The real Aladdin was actually Chinese. When you hear the name Aladdin, you probably imagine flying carpets, a glowing magic lamp, and a desert city somewhere in the Middle East. That image feels so familiar, so fixed, that it almost seems unquestionable. But here's the mystery most people never hear about. The original Aladdin wasn't from Arabia at all. In the earliest written version of the story, Aladdin lived in China. Yes, China. Not the China we imagine today, but a distant, almost mythical version of it, seen through the eyes of travelers, storytellers, and imagination. A place that felt far enough to hold magic, but real enough to feel believable. What makes this even more intriguing is that the story of Aladdin doesn't appear in the original Arabic manuscripts of 1001 Nights. It simply isn't there. The tale entered the collection in the early 1700s when a French translator named Antoine Galland heard it from a Syrian storyteller named Hannah Diab. Galland wrote it down, and in doing so, unknowingly reshaped one of the most famous stories in human history. That's why Aladdin feels culturally mixed. A Chinese setting, Arabic names, Islamic morals, and magical objects that don't belong to any one place. It wasn't a mistake. It was storytelling, as people understood it back then. Stories were meant to travel, adapt, and belong to everyone. And Aladdin himself? He wasn't noble. He wasn't brave at first. He wasn't even hardworking. He was a poor, lazy boy living on the edge of society. The magic lamp didn't transform him into someone new. It simply magnified who he already was, his cleverness, his ambition, his flaws. That's important because this is where the story connects to us. Humans have always been drawn to stories where ordinary lives suddenly change, not because of destiny, but because of opportunity. In the past, that hope came from magic lamps and mysterious genies. Today, it comes from viral videos, overnight success stories, or the idea that one moment can change everything. Different times, same desire. The real mystery of Aladdin isn't whether the lamp ever existed. It's why this story crossed continents, blended cultures, and survived for centuries without losing its power. Because Aladdin isn't really about magic. It's about possibility, about the belief that even the most overlooked life can suddenly matter. And that belief, that life can turn around when you least expect it, is something humans have carried with them long before fairy tales and long after the lamp faded into legend.